manage a whole week of filming my face. Today is Friday and I don't work on C-Press on a Friday. I do my nutrition studies, but I quite often use it as a day to pop and do appointments and errands and that kind of thing, because I always do my nutrition Saturday and Sunday as well. So it's quite nice because it means I can kind of get to appointments and stuff. Today I am heading down to Kent to see my Chinese doctor, and yeah, I will try and film a bit of it if he's all right with that, because it's basically like a kind of massage. It's called a Qigong Tuna, and it's a massage that uses hard pressure, like it's very painful, to stimulate the different meridians around your body. So you've got, like, for example, you've got a liver meridian on the top of your foot. So if you're suffering with liver issues, you can really massage that spot yourself and it will help. And the idea is that by almost kind of hurting those areas, like by increasing the pressure to those meridians, your body kind of like sends blood and realizes that it needs to like heal that area. It's obviously an ancient practice. Loads and loads of studies have been done on it, and lots of other alternative therapies work on those meridians as well. I find it absolutely fascinating, and I use elements of the Chinese 5 elements in my diagnosis when I'm seeing patients, and it's just, yeah, it's so fascinating. And the way that they treat you is with diet. So my doctor, who's called Dr. Ye, will always say every time I see him, like, I want you to focus on eating this week, you know, avoid this. And like, he's always saying avoid caffeine and chocolate because you don't want like the stimulants because you're always tired. So he wants like my thyroid to do its own job and not be stimulated. To always make sure I have seaweed and all these for the thyroid, you know, things like that. It's really interesting. So yeah, I'll try and take you with me with that. And then I have a chiropodist appointment, which is less glamorous, later on in the afternoon. And then I'll be back in London kind of just after lunch to crack on with some work. So yeah, I've just done a little bit of yoga and 10 minutes meditation, feeling so much better already. Yeah, check in with you later. My appointment and I'm a bit emotional. I'll explain why later, but he is honestly amazing. Very wet garden. These boots are saving my life right now. Oh yeah. Hey Dad. This is my mum's halogen oven where she dehydrates her walnuts. So I've just been seeing a few warm, crispy walnuts. I've just stopped round to the post office before having some of my mum's delicious homemade soup for lunch. And yeah, I just wanted to jump on and talk about Dr. Ye because I might not get a chance later. It'll be dark and I'll be on the way back to London. I've been seeing him for kind of like 10 years or more. Oh, got rained on. And I've only just really started to understand what he's about. There's been so many times where he doesn't really tell me that much about food anymore because I've got it right now. My body, he's like, you've healed your body, you've done really well, but you haven't healed your mind, and that's what's stopping you from kind of finally getting to where you want to be. And I'm just realizing, I think I've touched on it before, that everything is just about mindset. And I just find it so powerful when he says, you know, you've got to believe that like he used to say, you've got to believe that your body's going to heal, and it will. But if you're negative, you know, if you're negatively thinking about your health, it's just you're never going to get there. And today it was just really lovely because he was just like, you've done so well, you're like so close, blah blah blah. But he was like, you've just got to balance your thinking, you've got to balance everything, you've got to create more space so that you can be calm. He's like, stress is not a thing, like it's just not. Like the way he lives his life is he's always laughing and giggling, and like, yeah, he was just talking so much about how you've got to open yourself up more so that you can find more calm. And if you can balance your thinking and balance your thoughts, then you'll always be healthy, because you will always have energy. And if you always have energy and chi, then your body will always find the energy to heal itself. And yeah, the way it works is amazing. So it's not, we all know about acupuncture, but acupuncture is actually secondary in Chinese medicine to acupressure, which is the kind of massage that he gives you. The reason being is that when he delivers the massage, he is healing you with his energy. So he has always got to keep himself really healthy and really well, so that he can give you some of that healing goodness, if that makes sense. It might sound a bit wishy-washy to you, but it makes so much sense to me. And I just wish I could learn it, but you can't really, there's nowhere in England, he was like, that you can't learn, you know, what he knows here, basically. And he goes back to China for like a month every year. And I didn't realise he's not going back to see family, although I'm sure he does. He goes back because he needs to heal himself. So he has the massage every single day. He's like, I had to find someone who was better than me, fitter and healthier and stronger than me, that could treat me, because what he does on a daily basis for the rest of the year with his patients is, it's like he's giving some of himself. So that's why he's got to maintain strength. And interestingly, he was saying at the moment everyone is so tired, and we're all struggling with like digestive stuff because it's so dark and there's no light. But thankfully, he was saying we're past the shortest day of the year now, so things will be on the up. I mean, I've definitely had like really strange digestive stuff going on the last week, and I am so tired at the moment. So it's good to know that, yeah, the universe is hopefully now a bit more in our favour. And yeah, I just felt it was just really nice. He gave me a hug at the end. He was like, happy Christmas, I won't see you until January. And I was just like, oh, so I've got to look after myself until then? He was like, you know, he was like, mind, head. He always like bangs my head. He's like, yes, thinking. Anyway, yeah, it was great. And if anyone would like to go and see Dr. Ye, I will leave his details down below. So I've just been having a little look at my local charity shop, and this vape/tattoo parlour used to be our local greengrocer, and now it's gone. Just having some lunch. We've got Mum's homemade, what was it, Dad? Broccoli and pea soup with her also homemade rye sourdough and a bit of kimchi. Having some InDesign lessons over lunch.
If you take away that gravy powder,
I've just got back to my little study in London from Kent, and I feel really unwell actually. This often happens after I see Dr. Ye. I think I know it's like a detoxification reaction. He's like rebalancing everything, and so it kind of, your body, and because he's like stimulating areas of your body to heal, by kind of causing like upset in a way, if that makes sense. So usually I get a migraine, which is horrible. Last Friday when I saw him, I just felt like I was going to vomit from my headache was so bad. This isn't making it sound that desirable. I think this is just my personal, like my body's reaction. But today I just feel like all of a sudden, literally in the last like half an hour, I feel like I'm coming down with a cold. My throat's a bit sore and I just feel it in there. I'll probably be absolutely fine tomorrow and feeling 100% better. So yeah, I'm just going to take it really easy. I haven't done much in the way of exercise today, apart from a little stretchy, flowy yoga this morning. Yeah, I'm not feeling very inspired to cook, which I usually love to do. I've got a ton of vegetables, so I'm probably going to make some sort of a soup. And yeah, I think I might just end this one here. I hope that my chat about Chinese medicine and the kind of differences between Chinese medicine and Western medicine was interesting to some of you. Please don't hesitate to get in contact if you want to find out more. Even just like my personal experiences, my knowledge, that kind of thing. I think it's a really, really valuable method of treatment. It's just so grounding and so centering, and I think that's so important in this crazy, crazy world. I will leave this here and chat to you guys tomorrow.